So hello guys, this is our episode number 4 of C++ course. So in this video we are going to study about the conditional statements. Okay. So first of all I will tell you that why conditional statements we are required of these statements in our C++. As in real life also, we have such type of situations arises like we have to check whether the number is prime number or not, whether the number is even or not. Okay, or we have to calculate whether the candidate is able to give the vote or not, is he or she is eligible or not. So in that type of situations we can use this type of conditional statements to get our required results. Okay, so and I can also assure you that by the end of this video you can get a very good in-depth knowledge of conditional statements and you are able to solve all the problems related to it. Okay, so let's start our video. First of all, we will see about the types of conditional statements. There are two major types of conditional statements which we have to study. First one is if-else statement and another one is switch statement. In if-else statement, it's further divided into four types. They are if-else, if-else if, and nested if. Okay, so one by one we will going to understood all the four types of if else statement and then we will move towards switch statement. Okay, first I will explain you about what is if statement, where it works, and then I will show you the code so that you can also understood it very carefully. Okay, so first we have if statement. If statement is used when we just want to check whether the statement is true or not. If I have a question like if I have to check whether the number is positive or not. Okay, if I will write in this type of questions, we can use our if condition. So let's see this in our Visual Studio Code so that we can also understood it very properly. Come into our Visual Studio Code. Okay. First of all, I will input variable into the C++. I will name is equals to 4. And here I will write if x is greater than 0, then our output should be x is positive. Okay. Hmm. Then we will save it. Okay. So see, our x is greater than 0, so our output will come x is positive. Okay. And if suppose I have not written the value of x, I will just put the variable x to the our user. Here the user will input whatever value he or she wants to input. So here I have inputted. Hmm. So first I will write like I will write -1. So see, no output has been arrived because we have not mentioned any condition related to x less than 0. Okay. Now again I will run it. Now we will put 3. So see, we have written the condition x greater than 0, which is 3, and it's true. So we come here and we print out the cout function, and x is positive. Hope you get this. Now we will study about if else condition and where this type of statements used. As in the previous question, you see that if our condition is true, then only the it move further and print the output which we want. Okay, and if our condition is false, then no output is coming. So in that type of situation, we can use this function if else function. If this condition is true, then it will print the output which is written over here. And if the condition is false, then it will move towards here and it will print what's the output written over here. Okay. Let's move towards the Visual Studio Code. There we can understood it very carefully. Like in this question only, if I will write else. Sorry. Yeah. Else. X is not positive, and this is done. We will save it. Now I will see, I will write -7. What should be our output? X is not positive. Why? X is not greater than 0. So this condition false. It will move towards else condition. Okay. See, X is not positive. So hope you understood it about the statements. Now we will move to our third statement. Our third statement is if else if condition. This type of statement we use when we have more than one conditions. Like if we have to make an report card of some student, in that we have many condition, like if the grade come between sorry, if the number come between 100 to 90, then we have to give it grade A, like that. So in this type of questions we will use if else if condition, and else if we can use many times in our code. Okay, but if we will use one only time, and else also we can use only one time, but else if we can use multiple times. So you can remember it like if we are having more than one conditions, then we will use if else if conditions. Now we will write if x is greater than 90 and x is less than 100, then we will print grade A. Okay. Then I will come, I will write else if x is greater than 80 and x is less than equals to 90, then I will print B grade. Okay. I'm not printing all the values up to 33 number. Hope you can understood by the help of these two conditions only. Okay. Then in last I can write else condition. Else C out C. Okay. Then we will save it. Print. I will write 95. What should be our output? Grade A. So see here you can see grade is arrived. Hope you have understood all the three statements clearly. Now we will move toward the last statement, which is nested if conditions. Nested if conditions, this type of conditions arrived when we have using more if condition inside any another if condition. What will happen if this condition is true? If condition one will true, then what will happen? It will move towards the inside the if condition, and if again the condition which is inside if okay, if this is also right, then it will run the output which is written over here. Okay, and if suppose the condition is wrong, then it will print the output which is written over else. Okay, and suppose if the condition 1 is false, then it will not go towards here, it will directly come toward else condition, and now he will run the output which is written over here. Okay, so let's see this condition also in our Visual Studio Code. Wait, I have to delete this also. Suppose I have written condition if x is greater than 0, and if suppose we will write if x is modulo 2 is equal to 0 means it's an even number. Okay, our CR will be positive and even. Okay, and I can also write else CR non-positive number. See, okay. So our code has been executed. I will write -2. So say non-positive number has been executed. So we have completed all our if else condition statements. Now we will move towards switch statement. Switch statement basically it's telling like we have to just switch the value of the variable, and we will get the desired output which we want. And here we will use break operator. If we will not use a break operator, what will happen? If case one condition will be right, then output will be print. Then it will move towards case two. And if case two condition also right, then again it will print. But if we want the required result regarding to the case one only, then so that we will use break condition. Okay. Case one means here x is equals to one. Okay, and here we have to use colons and not apostrophe sign. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you will print C out. You have entered one. Now we will save it and then. So if I will return one, what will be the output? You entered one. Okay. Again I will write. Now we will write three. So see, you entered something else means our both the cases is wrong. Then it will move towards the default. Default, what will be the answer? You entered something else. So I hope that you have understood all the conditional statements very easily. Okay. Now what you have to do, you just have to see the video once again. If you are having some doubt, then you can solve some of the questions so that you can make this concept very crystal clear. So this is all from my side. Thank you for watching and just be the part of our C++ course. Okay.